Good evening or good afternoon, presentation class, creative presentation class. My name is David Grant. I wanted to talk about what inspires me. What inspires me is video games, but not just any video games, but John Madden football. Now, when I say John Madden football inspires me, it inspired me to take up the sport of football and pursue it as a career, as a dream. But John Madden football inspired me because I got to learn the game of football through a video game in its realness and its authenticity. And over the due time, I want to say from 1994 until John Madden has been cultivated with new graphics, the real feeling, the juke moves, the spin moves, the big hits, the big catches, Odell Beckham one hand catch. But that was what inspired me into getting football because as a young man, I couldn't play Pop Warner football because it was six of us. It was three brothers, two sisters. It was six of us. So my parents didn't have the necessary funds to put us all in extracurricular activities, different. So what my mother did try to do is get us something that we can emulate the game, not only by playing it outside, but playing in the rec centers and things like that, playing in tournaments, but also getting us a video game of John Madden football for I think first time we got it for PlayStation 1. And we were playing it and that's when I kind of fell in love with the video game because I watched football with my uncle. He played football at Dartmouth University and he always talked about football and how, it was just a great game and I used to watch with him. I used to understand certain things, certain positions, but I never really understood the game. So as I played the video game and I played with like older cousins and my uncle, they explained the game and I like fell in love with the game. I wanted to play it. I wanted to understand what was cover three. Okay, cover three was the three deep safety, three deep defensive back coverage. Or what was cover four? It's four deep. And man, and what was the blitz? Where was the blitz? What position the blitz was coming from? Was it a zone blitz or a man blitz? So I kind of fell in love. And as the years went on, as I got older, I worked out and played football in the street parks and tournaments and flag tournaments and rough touch tournaments and things of that nature. Watched the game a lot, but also played the game a lot. I had my own franchises. My favorite team was the Carolina Panthers in football. So I was kind of inspired by them, a Black Panther, things of that nature. I'm a young man of African, so the Black Panther Party and things like that, just something for the people. So it was kind of like, wow, there's a team with a Black Panther as the animal. It's a cool concept. So I fell in love with the team. But John Madden football got better and better. The graphics, the realistic authenticity of the game, as far as like when you're running up to a ball carrier who's not too good, you have a guy who's a good defensive player. He probably stripped the ball because that guy's not that good at it. The quarterback fumbling the ball because he got hit by a big D lineman because he's not as big. So is that real as far as speeds and sizes and what they can do and up until now. John Madden is still amazing. Even adding the Ultimate Team, you can play with legends, and it just cultivated football. I think John Madden made the NFL become an even bigger platform, and John Madden inspired me to play football down the line in high school, and then I took it from high school to college, junior college, where I was All American in football. Then I took it to Delaware State University, where I was All American there too, and got some pro looks and things of that nature. But I kind of made football, embodied it, learned it from a video game really, and then once I got the opportunity to play it, I was raw, but I had knowledge of it, and all I had to do was really do it and become good at it, which I knew I would be, and still was playing Madden and getting better. Now I'm playing Madden with young men who've been playing football 8 to 10 years, and they're teaching me more things, and it just snowballed into us playing Madden tournaments and trying to make money off Madden. And I've been a part of a couple of tournaments. I think my last time I was in a tournament was like 2009, where I think Drew Brees was on the cover. So it's like Madden has been my life since a young man, and it's still part of my life now. And it kind of made me like the man I am today, where I play football, where I have the discipline, but I have the wherewithal to be on time, be 10 minutes before the time. Because if you're on time, you're late. What I mean? If you're on time, you're late. If you're early, you're on time. You're on time, you're late. So things like that stuck with me as far as football, being where you have to be, doing your job first. Don't worry about the next person's job. All these things football has instilled in me. But through Madden and understanding the game, I understand you can't blow coverage or you can't just do whatever you want as a video game because it's still the game of sport and structure. So that's what inspired